Happened again. Started the video. Video played for about 2 minutes and didn't start the video. So first you see my pretty face. Pretty not so pretty. I'm working on that side of the floor right now. If you can see, I didn't do this purposely, but in the corner here, the width between this side here and that side here almost looks like a spade. Just from where we are, but it's just the imagination. I'm not sure what they are, whatever I designed, but they're there. Number 7 is right over there. Number 7. 777. I got a triangle. I got a half world. 7777. I got a complete world. 77777. I've got what I'm going to design, because you're going to say, this guy can say anything. He can say anything he wants. Make it up. Sort of believe what it is. I got 2 sides in the center. The point is in the center in the gematria world. Give me number 7 up. Now you have to prove it. Well, here's the proof. Can't always prove it, but I'm just so happy. So here's the number 7, right? Right? I can actually put it that way. In fact, I'm going to put it on here. Oh, yes, I broke a record yesterday. I had 190/90 blood pressure. And I've never had that before. I was painting on the floor. Anyways, let's do number 7. Here's number 7 in its own area. Okay? The number 7 is showing there is an above. There is a below. There are how many sides? There's one side here. There's one side here. There's one side here. It shows how long it can go to these 2 sides, right? So if we go how long we can go to these 2 sides, something may appear you don't know, right? First you can just put a little dot there. It'll be some kind of bird, especially when they do this to the 7. Now you got a mouth, right? Could be a shark. Could be the top of a boat. Could be the bow or the stern. Well, RNST, okay, inside the berth. Now, if you want, you can just make it to a long, tall building. Or if you want, you can shade it off up here and say it's a walkway. You know what I'm saying? This is just a rail of a walkway, side of a building, whatever you want. That's number 7. The other thing about 7, okay, if you take up all its places, you have 1 complete square here and 1 complete square there. Now, personally, I can ask myself a question. Because sometimes you see the 7 like this, right? Right? I would just circle these 2 and say, hey, look, I have the percentage sign. Or, and I'm looking at you down this way. Number 7. If I have 7, okay, and 7, let me show you. 7 and 7, I got a triangle. I also can have the, what is a V, holding up 1. These are all singularities. So are the skull bones. Well, you don't have to say skull and bones. The skull is around with a center over here for the nose. And the bones have all these little things over here, almost like attaching like 2 planets and a moon, right? It's a complete bone. It's the center. So if it's the center of something, it could just be the marrow. See you tomorrow, everybody. What's in the marrow? What happens if your marrow dries up? See you tomorrow, everybody. War on man tomorrow. Think about it. Marrow tomorrow, Mars in a row. Sparrow bird, S&P, 16 and 19, telling us a story. Telling us a story. I just made that all up just because of the word. And I didn't use number 17. 17 is so important. Earth is also number 17 and relates to Mars. Number 52, E-A-R-T-H, the 5th letter the first letter, the 18th letter, the 20th letter, and the 8th letter. Put the H first, you have heart. In earth, E-A-R, angel, residency, time, heaven, spirit, energy, alpha. Let's come down to earth, E-I-E-I-O. When E and A come together, the fifth and the first letter, you have creation, which is the C, A-C-E. Located in the cards, I got away from 7 again. So 7 again, when you put it together, right, and you put that piece on top over here, looks like a bullhorn, right? Now, when you take another 7 and 7, and you put 2 more 7 and 7s upside down from each other, you have 4 7s. And then you can have all the little 7s. You have 8 7s, and you have the star system. You can also create the building through it. Now the question is, do I continue on with this? So we saw how we created upside down 7 here, 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 and here. We saw how we created 7 here, 7 here, 7 here, 7 here. What about creating now 7 here, and 7 here, and 7 here, and 7 here? So this is what we would look like. And after we look at that, why don't we just actually draw a line through the center? And now you have I. Here's my H on the outside. It's also, if you want, to finish off this one, becomes my N. Okay, if Russia, you want to do Russia, let's do the bottom one here. You want to do the Z, we'll close it in over here. So from just all your 7s coming together, you now have H-I-N-Z, Heinz. You also have 4 by 7, 28, 35, cycle of the moon, energy, 42, communication, 9 lives of the cat. Green goes the gateway, 4 by 9, 36, and 13 equals 49 again. It also means green equals to 49. 7 by 7, 77 Christ equals to 49. Go equals to 22, numeric value for life, the gateway to the Omega world. Go. 4, 4. Green, go. 7 and 7 is 14, 1 and 4 is 5, green go through the sun. Through the foxhole in the sun. The V for life, the foxhole in the sun looking like a 7 again. Why do I say that? How is the foxhole done? Or is it just a hole? Or is it a long trench? You have 8 by, where's the number? You have 8 by 7 is 56 equals 11. You have Fe, you have Woe. Woe man, female. Why? Because 6 and 5th letter. 23rd letter, 2 and 3 is 5. The O is the 15th letter, 1 and 5 is 6. You can even use this in pi, 3.14159265. 1 and 4 is the last number. 1 and 5 equals to the 6. 14 and 15 equals to the 92. Anyways, that's it. That's your video about 7. Thank you for watching this video. Broke a record yesterday, 189 over 89. Might go back to paint.